Okay, hello, what's up everyone? If anyone's in, I don't know if this is, let's see, gotta mess with the settings real quick. Make sure the mic's on. Hey guys, what's up? All right, I think everything's set up, and the music shouldn't be too. If the music's too loud, let me know. How you guys doing? I think we're on. Can you hear me? I think we're on. I see my little thing moving, so I always got to reconnect the mic. Doesn't always. OBS doesn't like it. Even though it's set for it, I gotta go in and select it every time. Sometimes I'll start my videos and I notice it doesn't start picking me up. CJ Boss, what's up? The Boss and Hexen Priest, hello! Welcome Hexen Priest. And Clouded, yo, what's up? Welcome Cloudy. And shout out to Hexen Priest, helping me set up some notifications. He wasn't the only one, but a couple people mentioned they didn't know that I went live last time. YouTube was late on sending out the messages. So I got an alert in my Discord now. Anyone that's in there can sign up to get an alert. I manually will just tag it to say, hey, I want to go live. But we're going to get in a quick stream, or a quick tournament run here. Just to finish, there's a farming run. We're going to end it. All right, thank you. Hoping, yeah, I hope battle conditions are not looking fun. Welcome, Emmanuel. What's good, Ethan? The blue splash. That's this. I guess you call it the splash. That's the fire flame bot. I do have one missile. I think it's green. I think missiles are green, aren't they? I have one from Spotlight. I don't have smart missiles. Well, I am farming, so what do we got? Swamp. So I have swamp right now. So, excuse me. Let's go ahead and jump out of here. I'm gonna end that run. And let's get set up and not forget to do the things this time. So what were the conditions again? I know I put armored enemies. Oh yeah, protector's alt. That might hurt a little bit, but mostly the ranged and the armor is going to be rough. So with that said, let me get rid of all these guys. Thank you, leaving a like. Yes, thank you. CJ says he lost 200 waves. Lost? Oh no. I'm not looking forward to that. This is a rough tourney for sure. Yeah, it's not good for everybody. What was I going to say though? I'm thinking we're going to want to do permanent black hole still. And then thinking RB, maybe. So normally I've been doing Pulsar Harvester, but maybe with the armor, we want to try to strip it as fast as possible. Maybe the restorative bonus. which means I'd want to throw on the package. I don't usually use package card because I'll still get permanent uptime with the Galaxy compressor without it. But in this case, we might want it. Let's see. I'm getting behind on the chat. Yeah, he's down 100 waves. What's up, Ghost? Welcome. Armor conditions like your hands and gloves. Yeah, that's no good. Tequila is humiliating right now. I know. I saw he's running. We don't have a whole lot of time frame when we are in the Eastern U.S. and the times restart at 8 p.m. So you know we're kind of crowded around our streaming times. Wouldn't like to overlap with people if we can avoid it, but that's why I kind of go in Saturday mornings. I got time on Saturday, but during the week, we got to do what we got to do. But he's making a run to 2K. Okay. B Taylor, what's up? And you lost over 200 waves? Okay. See, I don't have 200 waves to lose, so I'm okay. What was I talking about here? Equip that. Let's put that on assist. Do I use Streamlabs? Yes. Right? No, Stream Effects. Stream Elements. Stream Elements. Sorry. I messed with Streamlabs a little bit, but it was a little confusing. I'm a newbie. Stream Elements was easier. Looks like we're going to need to unlock some funds if we're going to max that. And we'll go with those guys. Let's go unlock some funds. Which one can I cancel for now? We'll go with package. Throw on defense. Come on. Yeah, you might see, look, I messed with boss attack and fast enemy speed. Was throwing those on in between masteries. So they're working their way up slowly. Now we can go to max. 88. Alright. No higher for him. Yeah, with GC, because that'll give me a permanent black hole. We're gonna need to put in package here, though. So we could probably take out Fortress, because that's just kind of for fun. We'll do package since we're using RB. Let's do an intro sprint in the beginning. And then we'll come back around and... Here, let me put that in different order so I don't... cash... free up. So I don't think it's going to matter here for this intro sprint run, but... we'll do a quick intro sprint run just to see where it gets to, and then I'll do a regular run and build up the hit points. Take all this off. Attack ally scout. Uh, 282. Is that enough to do something? Yes. All right. All right. So what else we got to do? Nothing over here, right? We're good. I guess I can put out... I don't need to change the range too much. I don't think. You know, let's shockwave up. Maybe a little bit of range. Well, we got range alt, so... they're going to be shooting me anyway. They ain't getting stuck in the black hole. We can maybe tweak that later if needed. I just want to make sure they overlap at the tower so that I have my damage reduction for the bosses. I think that's everything. I always forget something. Yeah, no, we're gonna be good. $15 range for 90. Is that what I just went to? 188. So I didn't go all the way to 15, but we'll see. Yeah, we're still overlapping. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're intro sprinting for a minute. Let me see if I can max this out. What did you say? Yeah, Stream Elements. It's just another service like Streamlabs, but I just found it easier to use for me. But I'm a noob. I also didn't want to do too much crazy stuff. Like I didn't. I think there's a notification, like if I get like a super like or a subscription, you have to have your subscription set to public, but it'll do like a notification thing over in the corner. But other than that, I didn't want to have a whole bunch of crazy stuff tracking all the stuff on the top, and I don't know. There's options for that, but oh yeah, we need to turn on chain lightning. Let's not forget that this time. Let's not forget that. Noah, well, what's up? Welcome. Here, I don't think we need to leave on. I don't know how far we're going to intro sprint, but we need to get the cards switched out before I forget. I don't think the extra free ups and cash is going to make a bunch of a difference from here. Yeah, I'm almost max there. Alright, I want to turn this down just because I want to see what's happening. Yeah, the boss is getting annihilated. We're still good there. Oh, I didn't even realize, yeah, Thorns hit. It shows how many hits. That's cool. I wasn't paying attention to that. I think Chomp Chomp mentioned that actually earlier, but... Oh, so you don't use OBS. I am using OBS. So OBS and then Stream Elements has some stuff that you can do to get like this fancy, the fancy chat there, so that it looks different than the YouTube chat. It has the different, like you can see through it. So I'm using OBS, but then that's just some kind of like overlay. The Stream Elements has overlays, like Streamlabs. I guess you don't have to use those. You could just use OBS. So we can speed this up a little bit. Nothing's crazy going on yet. Oh, I need to change. One thing we didn't do. I gotta move these guys up. Shoot. Because they be shooting. Alright, that might help a little bit. CJ, I made a suggestion in Discord to add hit counts. Yeah, that's nice. There goes my wall, and second wind's up. See if the boss still... Oh yeah, I know we can't look while I'm immune. At least there's no thorn resist. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That went quicker than I thought right there. I was reading the chat. 200 checked. So I got 220 just now without... We're gonna do a regular run though, so I'm not intro sprinting like a crazy man. I have way more hit points. I definitely should have came out of that, and I'm gonna get further than the intro sprint anyway without it. I have a feeling, so I don't think that was gonna be that important. It was just more for a test. But it would have been nice to actually get to use demon mode and pull out of there. Oh yeah, I didn't put landmine stun in. That's not good. I put wave skip in, what was it? Or did I put landmine stun? I don't remember. No, I put extra orb because I took that off. So we definitely need to make sure to fit in landmine stun. But I took off intro sprint, so we'll do that next time. Yeah, landmine stun would help a little bit. I think it keep those, keeps the range maybe a little in check. Okay. Let's go do that again, but the regular way. But we're going to definitely go fast there. We're going to turn off Chain Lightning. So I don't want to use Chain Lightning yet. In fact, I'm going to take off the extra orb too for a moment. I want to, every opportunity I can to build health. So I need these death waves to hit as many little mobs as we can. So I'll put those back on. We just got to remember to do it. Last time I forgot because I got distracted. Oh, wrong tab. Last time I got distracted reading chat. So got to remember to turn on Chain Lightning. What did we get to? To what? 20? What was it? 220? Yeah, 220. So probably I bet it's start going to get rough around, I'm going to guess 180. Because it does seem like intro sprint lets you cheat your way through a little bit of waves without it being hairy, but the extra health I think will help when those ranges start actually chipping. Yeah, but there's plenty of gems to rerun. Yeah, but there's not plenty of time, so that's why one limiting factor is the time of the day here. We can only, it's what, got 2 hours? An hour and a half to start again. Might be able to fit one more in. We'll see. I'll put on wave skip if I want to get to the end. An hour. Yeah. Hour 40, yeah. Oh, my drink. It'll be good. Chomp Chomp, what's up? Welcome. I was just mentioning you for something. I don't remember. You said something earlier. Something useful. But welcome. We just did a quick intro sprint and I totally failed and was off in La La Land and didn't pop out of demon mode. I was thinking about how it's going to be interesting that we don't have to wait that whole time. So I was kind of like running the thoughts in my head like, I'm just going to be able to cancel this and immediately go into demon mode, right? But I died too quick. I don't even know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I'd have to run it back and see what that happened there. Was did a range pop it off, or did the boss get through? I don't know. Terrible thing about these battle conditions that you don't have many chances to recover. There's bad RNG. You get hit once by a range, it's pretty much over. Well, once the tower is down, right? It doesn't. You gotta. If they hit with the tower, if they hit the wall, it's fine. Sorry, not with the wall down. If they shoot the wall, you don't lose your thing. You got to 13, 23 champs. Nice. That's good. Second, getting first and second will be good. It's rough in there too. There's thorns resist. I don't want to be down in champs. Oh yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even notice. Let's see how much. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Uptime. Although it was probably skewed back there in intro sprint because all the bosses it was flinging at us. So here, looking good though. I'm not getting down to base attack speed so far. It's staying pumped up. Which in theory should be helping strip the armor from those ranges. I wish I had a shrink ray that I could throw on as an assist to the death penalty. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe I should try. I should have talked about that before I jumped in. If death penalty is the best idea here, in theory, I always use death penalty because I like it lowers the mobs that is flinging at you. Right, it thins everything 15%, not just the random bosses that you get, like that one there. That was cool. But the it's 15% less of everything. But Astral Deliverance may have helped a little bit with the keeping these range more in check and the lightning and stuff. I don't know. Current website just now and got pushed down by one place. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think the website's updated yet to see what it's predicting me. I think I gotta wait for the bottom of the hour. Might be fifth. Might be my fifth straight second place finish. Yeah, earlier I remember you mentioned it was 2-2-2-2. Your last few. I didn't look how many hit points we got to with that intro sprint, but I bet it was right around here. Oh yeah, I got better buying stuff. What am I doing? I could probably do a little enemy attack too. Why not? Although I don't think that's going to matter much. 9. So, here's another question though. Pulsar Harvester. Do the hits count if it's armored? So each time it hits, can it have a potential chance to lower the level of it, even though I'm not killing the mob? Because that could have still been good, maybe, right? By the time the range is actually, I don't know. Just thinking. The attack speed's definitely staying up, so we'll see here if this helps. If we get further than last time. Excuse me. Daniel, welcome, sir. Good luck. Rough conditions. Yeah, it is rough. You missed the very beginning. We intro sprinted to 220 and died pretty quick without. I wasn't paying attention. I was in La La Land, not paying attention, and so I didn't pop out to use demon mode properly. But I was expecting the second run to actually do better with more hit points. With the more hit points, I should, in theory, be able to survive extra chips if any start getting through. Although, I don't know what happened at the end. I wasn't looking at the tower when it happened, so that's usually kind of a good gauge. I can see what's happening. Are the ranges getting through and pummeling me, or was it a boss? I don't think it was a boss that got me. CJ says pH counts through armor, I believe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would think so, because it's still hitting it. It's just not dealing any damage. Yeah, so attack speed's not... It's staying there, that's good. His Thorn's resistance is so messed up. Your wall is so much health. Yeah, it'll get higher. Maybe. It just depends how this goes. The highest I've hit in Legends was 30 Q when I got to 3-time. It was like 35. I was like 3 point something. But those conditions were nice. They were like perfect conditions for EHP. There was no ultimates on that run. Nothing was ulted. I was able to keep everything in the black holes, so nothing was coming through. Uh-oh. Max and farm? Something around there. Because in farming you have the 2 debuffs. So it's always it's close to that. Actually no, never mind. I take that back. 20. It depends on which... With these Disan buffs, it's different. So 15 and 14 are a little different. I think it's like 21 in one and 19 in the other. Because of the perks. But once it starts draining, once that region starts draining, like the hit points, they don't last that long. To be fair. And as we saw last, if you guys, yeah, anyone paying attention to that beginning, I got 6 trillion here, right? But once second wind goes off, it went to 55. It doesn't add that much more. It seems like. Because usually once they start getting through at that point, it gets rough. That's why we need extra hit points. So we'll see what we do here. I'm not ready to turn this on yet. These are like the worst ones to juggle and try to keep alive to build health death wave off of is the range alts. They be shooting. What up, Strom? I was like, Fungulus Maximus. Oh yeah. Forgot to use our YouTube actual names. Oh, let's turn this down a little bit. Hey. Hold on. Alright, turn the chain lightning on. Where was I lost chat. Pretty heavy and a hybrid 70Q wall after perks and farm. Dang. Yeah, see, I'm not there yet. You guys like the UW visual adjustments? I do have that on. And yes, I liked it. Decluttered what you're looking at. I turned off GT the day they launched that one. I was like, boop, that's gone. I really didn't like the GT background though. That the giant gold grid that it put behind the tower before. I wasn't ever a big fan of that one. But dimming the landmines is good. The black hole. Love the UVA, Gem Rush, second win. I wouldn't, depending how much gems that's going to cost, it's not going to make a difference. I don't think so. My second wind and regen are both 8. And like as they level together, it would be nice, but individually as one would go up, I wouldn't notice anything changed. Either one by itself. And in fact, even in these tournaments, I don't know, maybe on champs, because you're in champs, so it does, getting into 1300s, it might make some difference, but with the Legends League adding like 4 extra waves here and there, or 10 waves, you don't notice it. If you even add the 10 waves, who knows? Hello. I just got a pop-up that said OBS disconnected. And then it reconnected, so I don't know what happened there. I paused the game, though. Because that was crazy. I think I'm live again. Let me see. Let me go look at this YouTube Studio. Yeah, YouTube Studio looks fine. Alright, that was weird. Alright, we're going to go back. Turn this back up. Did that drop out? It might have dropped out. That's crazy. Let me know if it did. I didn't have Studio up, so I don't know what happened. Where was I at? Makes me look a bit longer. If they weren't hitting performances, yeah, I don't know if there was a change in the performance. What did I do? We got that relic, that 5% relic came out in the store, so I bought that, and I re-rolled the GT bonus and got one more GT bonus on my mod. So then I was able, I got a big gain and boost that night from farming. But I also updated too, so I don't know if there was a combination of turning off the visuals, getting the GT bonus an extra +1, getting the 5% relic. All of 3 of those helped, but Mohammed Mansour, hello, welcome, sir. Good to have you. Hello, hello. Glad you made it. We're just chucking away. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let me switch out. Why am I missing some? Oh yeah, I took the orb off because I was trying to build up. Let's put the orbs on now. Let's take this off, and we'll do landmine stun, but we'll leave wave skip off for a minute. The theory with the wave skip off is gives them, extra waves. Ooh, we're at 2.17, so extra waves for that bonus to go off. So yeah, my math was way off when I was like, yeah, 3 something. So I'm pretty sure when I get full death waves where I have the 35Q, and that must have been in champions. So I was remembering that wrong. But when I think 3.6 is the highest we're gonna get in Legends. So that might be 15 maybe. I think my memory was fuzzy before when I said that, so sorry. He's back, yeah, so it must have dropped out. Used intra sprint wave, the 120, death wave only got to 7x. Yeah, so that's one of the things with intra sprint. If you're an EHP, you can't really intra sprint effectively because it lowers your hit points so much. And I'm watching your computer trying to click your tower like it's mine for 30. Yeah, I was doing that. I do that all the time when I watch other people streaming. I'll see like a gem pop up, and I'll go and click it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's their tower. What am I doing? We could probably run this a little. Sorry, running this slow, but we're only going to like 200 and whatever, right? So, but I'm just scared that it runs away from you real quick if you're not paying attention when you're running faster. And we definitely need to slow it down. See, look at this. It does. There's something to this slowing it down too. I know there is. Like I haven't seen a tower jump any in the last few minutes, and there we just got a little chunk. In fact, I'm gonna turn it down to 2.5 while I'm reading chats. I got the relic before the update and noticed significant spike, although I farm on the cloud phone, so it's a lot less powerful. Oh, with the relic, yeah. Yeah, and mine, excuse me, I'm having a little throat thing today. My game is a little laggy because it's, what's it called? This MSI app player, it's the better one of the ones I've tried, but still runs better on my tablet than on the computer. Another reason I want to turn it down a little bit. My kids yelled at me to click my gems. They let you know. They're like your little timer. There's gems. Come get the gems. Have you not trained them yet how to click the gem? Or is it that's against the terms of service? Automating gem farming. I don't know if I trust them to click the gem. They might click your. Well, depending what you're doing, they can click the demon mode. That'd be fine, unless you're relying on it for like auto demon mode later on or something. Then it'd be bad. They're like, I clicked the gem and the little red thing. I'm like, no. They do click the gems from you as well. Yeah, if they can manage, do it. Weird. I don't know if you can hear me during that, so I just stopped talking and paused it. But OBS pops up a message and says, you have disconnected. You are reconnected. I got my internet's fine. I didn't lose internet, so I want to I wonder if there's like an update or something for OBS that I need to do. That's crazy. I don't know what's happening, guys. Sorry. So as soon as that happened, I just paused it so nothing's missed. We're not going to end the run. Don't worry. Don't worry. No. Yeah, F, spot, stream buff. Nope, it's on my side. A message came up in OBS and said I was disconnected. And now I have the YouTube Studio over there. So I saw on YouTube Studio, you put that message up and said, reconnect your stream to go live. But over in the corner, it says I'm live. So I know it was still running. It just wasn't getting the feed from OBS. I don't know. Software. I don't know. Alright, so the bosses are still doing nothing right now. But we got another 60 waves to get to where you're at. So it had to have been arranged. It must have been a bunch of ranged, got overwhelmed, and just tore the wall up. Because I can't imagine the boss... Oops. I thought it was a boss. Can't imagine the boss thing is... Or the bosses got that much stronger that quick. Technology, yeah, I don't know. Had to close out and it reopened to get sound back? Wait. Oh, you did. Okay, that's weird. Sorry, my bad. So many blue squares. Yeah, that's a lot, right? That's what happens when you can't kill them. Look, I got 10Q damage. Or I should say, can't kill them effectively. Here, you know what I could do? Let's put one of these orbs out there. where they're getting juggled at. At least for now, anyway. Maybe he'll take out a couple of those guys. Especially if they don't get hit by the flamebot. I need more flamebot range and damage reduction. That's what I'm focusing on right now. I just need some more medals. Of course, we could all use more medals, right? Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed when it added the stones got added on for whatever we've bought in the stores, apparently, is what I'm hearing, because this jumped like 1,000, 1,400 or something. So about 1,200, I think, for me is what it went up. Which made me second think like how many medals I've spent on stones for the last 18 months. I don't want to do the math. In my tourney rerun, I forgot to de-equip summon. Oh no! Yeah, that one can be killer depending on the battle conditions. And an increased shockwave size. That one can be sometimes. It doesn't. Yeah, not a huge deal or a huge loss, but it is nice to. Especially the frequency's up. My frequencies. I think there's a sub for that, right? But my shockwave size is only like 10 or 15. I think it's 10. So just outside my tire range. That's why they drop the spring cleaning packs. They're always dropping those packs. We're going to speed up just a little bit, see if we can get ahead here. Yeah, look. Oh yeah, it was bosses on the Met Tower. We're going to go to 3. What's the health at? 263. $13.5. Okay. See if we can get. I think we only had 6Q last time, so already doing good there. So hopefully, it just depends how many ranges actually get through and start shooting. Pew pew. DP'd. The boss just hugs you softly. Yeah. For now, at 165, getting to like 380 and the bosses start wailing on me. When the damage starts getting up too much, I gotta get more reduction for that. We obviously aren't going to get anywhere near 380 today with these conditions, but that's my PB since the change back in what are we gonna call that? The tournament nerf of 2020. There could be more though, so it's not. It's like the winter nerf of 26. Anyway, when they made that big change there, and I think my personal best then was like 465 or something before that happened. Yeah, without Thorns resist, the bosses, they just tickle. With Thorns resist, it can start getting painful later because they will stay there for a while and hang out. Oh, look, now that I'm looking at chat again, he just said that. With Thorns resist and Boss Ultimate, the bosses were hugging for a very long time in 1300. Yeah, so Boss Ultimate, that's not a huge deal. if you're EHP. I mean, yes, earlier in the waves, if you're chain lightning and your damage is actually doing something to the bosses, then that might make a difference because you'll chip away some health before they hit your tower. But by the end, I never deal near enough damage to make a dent on the boss, even with chain lightning. So it's always the percent damage from like thorns or something anyway. So boss ultimate, no big deal. Basic ultimate with thorn resist, that's terrible because then they're just throwing the bosses at you. All right, so that one got up to about what, 20%? We're almost at 200, so that's good. What was that? Okay, stuff dropping on my roof. I did intra sprint to 1500, only dying to chips, but less chips than usual now with CF invested. Yes, your CF is getting buff. I saw your video. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get it one day. Not ready yet. I gotta get a couple things. Like I'm getting Coin Plus next, but I want to unlock CF eventually and get on those labs. I know it's a big stone investment, but I want to get all the labs going so that they're done and out of the way by the time I'm have the stones to invest. I miss champ tourneys with almost all enemy ultimates. I mean, I don't miss them. But I've been in a few of those. Ethan, have you had success using MVM to farm? I've had Ancestral MVM and I've not... Yeah, I did try that. Hi, Ethan, and MVM. Yeah, no, you don't. Or, oh, I got a little lag and I thought I died for some reason. Yeah, I definitely tried it and it did not go well. And got ridiculed for a while. People, they were referring to it as I broke it. Because everyone expects the MVM to be the best farming mod, but yeah, I found the same thing. I could do MVM on like 11 and 12. That's about as high as I could get. I think I did a 13, but I like died at like 2000 or something like that, so it wasn't, you can't farm it. But with PC, I'm able to do 14 and 15. So the 15 multiplier was just outweighing whatever uptimes the GT was getting from MVM. I even went through and resynced it with my bots and everything. You are so invested in EHP, you need to invest a lot in damage to see any benefits, I think. Well, I don't ever plan to probably go full damage ever. Like, I don't think I'm going to do class cannon build ever. I think I'm going to probably go just like pivot into like hybrid, just like a hybrid build. So I'm going to pick up damage card and super tower card eventually. Those are definitely eyeballed. But right now I don't have... Like, I don't have the extra... I don't have the extra weapons, ultimate weapons. So I feel like with that, I'll need the extra ultimate weapons for those to be effective for me. I don't know. I got other things I want to do first, but... I can't get it to work for me either. I need to switch to GC, I think. Yeah, it could be just a GC thing. Because other people said that they had good success with it. But then I've always wondered, I'm like, well, did they try PC? Was that before PC, you know? Did they try getting heavy damage resistance and going up a few tiers? But I also don't have permanent black hole and GT without using G-Comp with MVM. So I have to do MVM and G-Comp if you want to have permanent black hole. And that just was not any better than Black Hole Digester. Black Hole Digester is just so powerful. And running MVM and Black Hole Digester didn't have permanent black hole anymore, so I wasn't able to push as far in the waves as I could with PC and permanent black hole on tier 15. So it just, the numbers were not numbering for me. I don't need to make any changes, right? We did everything. Now is getting time. Oh yeah, wave skip can be turned on soon. We're almost to where I died. And we haven't lost second wind yet, so that's good. Let's see what this boss does before I make a decision here. Oh yeah, he's just tickling me still. We are at 316 death wave bonus. I think, I don't know. I think I'll wait. We'll put it on once we start getting, once we're gonna lose second wind, or put second wind. Once second wind's gonna pop, then I'll throw on wave skip when it gets closer to then. I am trying MVM with PC assist for science on tier 14, usually PC with DC assist. I only have a mythic BHD and 3-star G comp, so I use G comp for farming. Yeah. I have like a 3-star BHD or something, so I got super lucky there. I got pretty lucky with my econ mods early on. I didn't get anything. I didn't get crap for damage. I still don't even have ACP and project funding ancestral. It's weird how the game works, right? Yeah, boss is still tickling. Sam, I need to invest 2k stones to keep PBH running. Yeah. Yeah, let me know how that works out for you though with your PC sub, because that's what I was thinking about too. I was like, well, now that I got all these assists, starting to unlock assists, I was thinking the same thing. I could put on, because that 65%, I used, well, take that back. I was gonna say I used Epic for a while and liked it, but I forgot it was bugged back in the day, right? PC I think was bugged and got extra damage reduction than what it was supposed to. Because I was Epic and a Mythic one for a while. Whoa! That was some super lag. I don't know what happened there. Big time. Alright. So... wave skip. That went quick. I wonder what happened. I'm going to have to pay attention to Morgan. Put wave skip on now, though. That went fast. Is your Flamebot lab maxed? Flamebot lab. The cooldown lab, yes. That was crazy. I don't know what even happened. I gotta make sure I'm watching now. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pause this before we do anything. How's this bracket turning out? Whew, look at that at the bottom of it. Okay, so what is he? He's probably may move up a little bit. He's probably there. So I definitely need to. I don't think I'm promoting. No, look at that, 400. I can't get to 400. I've never done 400, and these conditions are crazy. These conditions are crazy, and there's 400 to promote. I must not be in a great bracket. I didn't look at the thing, but all right, let's see how high we actually get. But whew, yeah, we're going back. Scammed, exit run. Yeah, that was like, that was super lag or something. I mean, I definitely saw it freeze up, but like my whole computer, my fans came on. I heard my fans on my PC tower was like it was taking off like an airplane. So I was like, what's going on? So yeah, something happened there. Like before, I said like I'm a plebe and I'm streaming from the same computer I'm playing on, which you're not supposed to do too. I guess they say. I don't know. They say for games that are you know, FPS intensive. Although the tower gets pretty nuts, as we could see. That lag spike was crazy. I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit, but just try to watch better. Everyone's getting blocked by the battle conditions. Yeah, not me, or not everyone in my bracket though. That was crazy. Sleek, hello, welcome. Sleek has arrived. The tower. I gotta go to, you know what? Bear with me, I'm gonna pause it for a second. With what just happened a second ago, I don't want it to crash out again and lag because I opened up a web browser tab. Because Chrome be using up a ton of RAM. I mean, I got 32 gigs, but who knows? Okay. Oh yeah, wait, I haven't even... So 220 though, definitely is fall behind. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what I'm running. Alright, so my bracket is updated. Comparison. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. We're gonna get going in a second. I just want to see what it estimates I was gonna do based 28. Yeah, so it's estimating me at 28 anyway. Great bracket. Okay, let's go. I might beat his estimate, but not by much. Because I think I am 28 right now. Yeah. 250. I maybe can do that. 368, 402. Oh, now we need now you need 430 to get out of here. Goodness. I don't know what the rest of the brackets are looking at, but I haven't really looked at. I've seen some people's screenshots of their champion runs. You guys are doing pretty good for those crazy conditions there. How long was this run? 38 minutes. Okay. So yeah, we would have time. Should I do a different build, like maybe Project Harvester, Pulsar Harvester, instead of RB? Happens. 260 to stay in yours. See, yeah, no. I might not get 260 though. I mean, we'll see. With these, another lag spike like before. I think mine is 300-ish. Yeah, so 260, 300-ish. Yeah, so 462 seems pretty steep for a legend. Well, at least with these conditions, I just got with some guys that these conditions are they are nothing to them. They could sneeze at it. Like chain lightning is on, right? So if I was to go again, do you think I should use Astral Deliverance, or is DP still good? I still kind of like DP is giving me less range, right? My only question on that is the respawns of them. Is like, yes, it gives, 15% of them will die in one hit as soon as they spawn, but then like, how long until they spawn again? I don't know what the timer is. Is it immediate? Do they just immediately get replaced and a new one come out? So is it not really thinning the herd much? We just got to half on something there. So I think ranges are just starting to peck at it. Range alt is rough combined with armor, right? And that's, oh no. That went faster than I needed it. Okay, let us see. What are we gonna do? Let's just go with the demon mode. Reason why I was hesitating there is because we are not at a full, like I don't have an ancestral sub, so I'll be a few seconds without demon mode before that wall's back. But that's okay. We're not gonna be 263 now. Whew, that guy's still going. I would need a lot of good wave skips. Is it worth it to adjust the range on your orbs to hit the bosses? Oh yeah, I could have moved those in a little bit since they started getting through, but not the bosses, not for me, no. Even if they were to hit the boss there, he's only going to take a couple, I think orbs only do like a small percentage to the boss. And without Thorns resist, they'll just die on Thorns. The bosses haven't been the issue, it's the ranges. Boom, he just got hit. Under average getting... I was well under my average, kept getting Protector alt shotgun. Yeah, I'm sure the Protectors were not helping at all here. So, there's that too. Alright, so we're gonna get at least it's gonna drop on an off boss wave. But we might need to nuke all these ranges just so my my wall came back up. I don't think any of them are shooting me though. Yeah, okay. I have it clicked just in case, ready to let it go. Nope. Okay, we're good. We're good. Well, not good, but we're okay. It's not going to get another place. It's just kind of see how many waves we can get. If I can get to 55, maybe? I'm just going to pop it. Ain't going to make a difference. They're about to break the wall anyway. One less hit from the boss can make a difference. Oh yeah, for sure. That part's true. I just don't... I'm not dealing enough damage. Even the orbs don't hit it enough, though. And I can't really get them at exactly where the boss is. Like, he's going to get energy netted, like, right here. And I think that's as low as I can get him in right there, so... But we'll see if we can get over 255 at least. Just need a wave skip. So yeah, 19Q we got up to. That's pretty good. What's the multiplier at? Oh, wrong one. 379. Of course, 19Q doesn't do anything when they're slamming India. Yeah, see, even the boss still right there, he only got the 30%. Oh yeah, yeah. If you devo the workshop, you probably can. Yeah, but it still is not the boss though, right? You saw the boss. I can survive the boss hits. Boss is only getting me to 30%. It's when the range... It's when I start missing the ranges and they start getting through. Or I don't have enough... Whatever. I'm not killing the ranges enough that they start tapping the... At some point I get overwhelmed. Because like right now, I've been able to survive for 10 waves there like it was no problem with none of this stuff up. But back there, it got hairy. So it's like killing enough of the ranges that they're not juggling. And then every now and then they just get too many and a few start shooting me. Like right now, I see a lot of blue dots, so it feels like it's coming. That's why I kind of feel like if I had... I wonder if I had like a DC sub, would that help? If I get a core assist and put DC on there. Just kind of unlocks chain lightning damage a little bit better. Oh, here we go. And it's down, and it's down. 64, okay. I mean, it is what it is. So really, it's only 256 now. I thought it was like 230, but yeah, we went up 456 now. Whew. Wait a minute. This guy's a former. He went to Legends 3 at one time. He's been to. That had to have been That had to have been multiple, like pre-nerf. If he's only getting 400 now. Did you? Yeah, I think lag is the real BC. That is the truth, right? Did you set the range as a priority target? Yeah, that I did remember to do. That part I remembered. Here's what we got. So, if you're not running PC, try turning... Oh, good timing. I am... Here's what I'm running. I do have PC on, because of course, that's where the damage... That's where the 3 black holes are coming from. They might be a little dim on the screen with it turned off. Question is did that help? Was that helping strip the armor pretty good, or would maybe pulse? I'm kind of thinking maybe, because we're not getting that high. Like what was it, 250? And I know there's diminishing returns on Pulsar Harvester after 100 waves. Yeah, diminishing returns after 100. So it's not a big deal if we hit the diminish, because if I can drop them by 100, even get close to that, anything, that might help the range not hit as hard. I don't know. Since we're not, we don't really effectively have enemy skips in general because of the battle condition in Legends. So it's not like the enemy skips are a thing. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, free ups. Oh, I didn't need that. Or yeah, I don't need that on now. So let's take that off and put on. Did I forget to put on Landmine Stun again? Or did I take that off when I swapped out the cache and stuff? I never remember. Definitely got to remember. Alright, so we're going to leave that... Well, just leave it on, because I don't need package chance. We're gonna give it a shot. We're going to try using Pulsar Harvester and just see if that does something a little better. I don't need a package chance in order to get permanent black holes, so that's fine. And this way I can just swap these out later on for wave skip and... I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Nothing. We don't need anything else. I guess demon mode. Oh, we already got... Or, death ray, I mean. We can put on death ray, maybe. Okay. That actually may not be a bad idea, because it'll just help strip death ray. I know It's gonna hit the armor, but that's just one extra armor tick it might take off. Alright, we'll see what happens. Because we got 46 minutes left. Ah, wrong one. Turn this up. We'll do the same thing. Turn Chain Lightning off. Wait, I have no wall. Turn that down. Yeah, who was it that... Lantax? I think it was Lantax. Somebody in my Discord earlier was mentioning that bug. That they started their next tournament and their wall isn't up yet. So that's cool. I'm a little scared to turn my thing up. There we go. Now we got Black Hole up at least. Berto, welcome, sir. Hey, how you doing? How's your run going today? We got a bug here where we got to restart our tournament without our wall up, so that was fun. Hopefully this wall will rebuild before I get chipped. We'll leave this turned down for a minute. That was crazy. Hopefully it's low enough waves that it won't make a difference. That boss will kill himself. Boom. Yeah, I ain't worried about that yet. I was just kind of worried about some ranges, but I don't even think that's going to happen. Let's get this going. It's cheap enough to restart if we have to. I got a weirder bug. Started with one less energy shield charge and never had it recharged. Oh no! I've had runs start without the charges, but they recharge though. That's crazy. All right, wall's back. Wall's back. Doing good. Sitting in 6th right now. I'm about to try and grab 20 more waves to get 4th. Nice. Good luck. Everyone in Champs is doing pretty good with these conditions. I was a little nervous with them being Thorns resist down there. Well, for me anyway. I know everyone's tower is a little different. I am in a... I got some bad luck bracket here going on. At least it feels like that. I mean, based on what everyone else is doing, I wasn't going to promote anyway, probably with 264, but need to beat 456 to get out of this bracket, which I've never even hit in Legends yet. My highest is 380 since the changes in earlier this year. What happened to me is that every time the heat went up due to the battle condition, a little bit of the last bar was missed until it recovers. Oh, yeah. Ooh, see, level reductions already helped that a little bit. Oh yeah, I never thought about if I was going to use the death penalty or not. After max heat it stopped, which is good. I'm not going to get to max heat, but that's a good thing. What, cat? My cat is acting crazy. We have energy shields down too, but that what you're referring to? Is that condition? I don't know if I'm gonna... What did we have last time? 19Q? I really want to put wave skip on. It makes it go so much faster. But, like I said before, I want to get these death waves off on the lower waves while I can, so... I did not wait and got triggered and restarted. It's not a big deal if it's in the beginning. They're cheap. If it happened and the restart was going to be like 50 gems or more or something, then I'd be like, no. Yeah. That's crazy. Most of the time I don't run into these bugs, but the first time I run into it, it happens live. Let's see. Compulsively looking at stuff because I want to make sure I didn't forget things. Kind of have a feeling, I don't know, I just have a feeling that might do a little better with the RB. Hopefully make those ranges just do a little less damage. When they start actually hitting me. I have a feeling that I'm not doing much damage anyway to them, so at that stage. Alright, we gotta pick this up because it's kind of bothering me. Cool. What's this one? Knockback Force. Ooh. Could have used that. Can use that one right now. Whoops. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Anyone got any plans for something? It's been raining like crazy here, so I don't know what I don't know if it's still gonna be raining on this weekend or not, but we've been in a big drought though, so we could use the rain. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out or do anything, so I'll probably be here. I think we're almost full. Nope, still got about 75. Let's make sure we got the right cards still on, because I don't remember. It's interesting seeing the level reduction number. I don't remember, did it always do that? I know it had the percent. But did it always show? I think maybe it did show how many levels. It's good seeing everything, though. Now I'm kind of curious what it takes to get killed. And actually, some of you guys that are in Champions right now might be able to let me know what it's taken to see a boss kill with Thorns Resist. Because I always do, it's always around 4, which makes sense with the 20%. With Wall only doing 20%. $13, okay. 5 minutes. Oops, keep missing that. 156. Another armor effect may help too. I keep saying that. I really want to get an extra set of these orbs going. Or electrons, I mean. Just more of those projectiles that, or not, well, they're not projectiles, but more, you know, items out there dealing damage. And they really do help on the elites big time. Wrong tab. Alright, I think I'm gonna maybe throw on wave skip a little earlier than last time. We'll see, because I don't know if it's gonna be as effective building up that high or not with the Pulsar Harvester versus the RB. Make a difference. I don't know. I was kind of curious if we'd have time to slip in a one more intro sprint with another idea build. I was thinking about that before doing this run, but I should have done it, because I don't know if there'll be time. Most of the time I'll still run a more damage focused build at least once, and I didn't do that tonight, so just to get an idea. But I don't think the in Legends I never have a good luck with the bosses. Without using Primordial Collapse, the bosses just seem to do too much damage. If I use like Dimension Core and don't go for a permanent black hole, the bosses just chew it up. $20 more to go. Alright, they're starting to hit. They're starting to hit. Oh! Alright, let's slow this down. It's crazy that you gotta do that in this. Slow it down so much. But look, you can see it's already improving. At 121 though, that's too early. Just have to slow it down that much. I mean, I was going at 5 times. So we'll just go about half speed then. Five more to go, finally. Let's go ahead and get 97. I guess Fortress. I guess Fortress for now? Put on Wave Skip in a minute. I don't know if that Death Wave is going to even do anything, really. I mean, it's going to just, what, knock off one armor. Not Death Wave, sorry, Death Ray. Death Ray is just going to knock off an armor. So, I think I'll swap that one out with Wave Skip here in a bit. I don't remember when we turned lightning on last time. But we gotta be getting close. We're right at 230. Oh. They're shooting me. They're shooting me. Oh, yeah, they are. Ah! Okay. They're gonna have lightning on now. Alright, good, good. Rebuild the life. Rebuild, rebuild. The question is if the Pulsar Harvester levels that it strips off of them outweigh the outweigh the extra attacks. So I'm at 55.89 normally, but it would go to 82 wasn't it? 82? 83 attack speed? But how many extra bullets is that? Is the question. How many extra bullets per range are they being hit? Or is the level reductions more significant? Kind of feel like the level reductions probably help more, because RB would help strip it, right? So they're going to strip the armor, but then they're still going to be shooting me periodically. But finally the armor's stripped, and then it dies, and then a new one comes, and now I got a new range to shoot at and try to strip its armor, right? But if I don't kill it that fast, and I'm just lowering its levels while it's shooting me, I don't know if I'm hitting spawn cap though. Spawn cap. So spawn rate is just how many spawn, right? Per tick or whatever, not the actual cap of whatever's in game. I don't know. Alright, let's go up a little bit though, because it got crazy there. We'll just try to turn this down whenever stuff starts going crazy to let myself regen, and then we'll turn it back up, because we can't be doing a tournament at one time. Whoops, wrong, too far down. Sorry, I got a pop-up message and something about the bit rate. So yeah, maybe that's why it was disconnecting earlier. If it sounds funny or it's messing up still again, let me know. Because it won't. Something popped up saying, "Do you want to change the bit rate? Can I do that live?" I don't know if I should. All right. So it's nerve-wracking trying to keep an eye on it, make sure I don't drop like before. I think it was what? Just over 200 though, so I should be good for now. We'll try to turn it down though in case another crazy lag spike like last time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, okay. They started dying. It was getting a little thick there for a second again. I'm nervous to go up any. Let's try one more. We'll go one more speed. Let's see what happens. Little wave bar definitely is moving faster. That's good. Up, got little chips there. A couple little chips came through. Oh, some more chips came through. Some more chips. Too many chips coming through. Turn it back down. At least for when the boss was up, anyway. Yeah, look, I dropped a energy bar like you were talking about earlier. Alright, let's see what we... 327. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the next little guy anyway. So this is all just for fun to see, you know, for what's it called? Education, I guess. Educational purposes. How far can we get? Hexen Priest, gotta go. Hey, welcome, or I mean, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, bro. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day and good luck in your tournament. Hope you do make it to fourth. Can't remember if you were close last I heard though. I think weren't you in? You were the one with tequila. Anyway, you gotta go. I will talk to you later, man. You take it easy. But yeah, Hexen Priest got in with Tequila. I think Tequila is streaming, so if you guys, or he was, you can go check out his to see what's happening. Who needs Chronofield when we can reduce the game speed, right? No, I definitely need Chronofield, but we gotta play with lower game speed. It's crazy. And yes, please like the video, yes, or the stream. Thank you, Hexen Priest. See you later, bro. Well, welcome, At Games. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We don't got a great bracket here, so we're just can't think of the word. I was drawing a blank on the right word, but we're just here for testing purposes, see how far we can get. But yeah, you gotta turn this down when you start getting chips. It's crazy. And I'm only at like 150. Uh-oh, here's not good. Turn this down a little bit and see if we go back to full. At one time, that's crazy. Let's put it 1.5. Nope, look. Oh, well, the boss is there. That's fine. Boss is there. He can do some damage. Just got to get some of those ranges dead that were there. I know they mentioned in a patch a while ago they made it so, quote, the game speed wouldn't make a difference, but it definitely doesn't seem to be the case. You guys all know you can just turn it up to 5 time and it runs over. Back to full. Crazy. Alright. Chain Lightning is on. What else we gotta do? Oh yeah, I gotta put Wave Skip back on. That's what we gotta do. Might as well work on that. What's our health? Whoops. Keep taking the wrong button. 2.39. Almost 12Q, so maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm just curious if we're going to get past the hump that we got on last time. They're in. It's right here on the bottom. I can see them. These guys are in and shooting me right now. Stop shooting me. And they're dead. Why does that one look like he's moving in the black hole? That must be a protector. Oh no, I'm going to lose it way early this time. Come on. Let's regen it. I don't see any more that are shooting me. Let's put on... Forget the Death Ray. Get on Wave Skip. Death Ray ain't doing nothing anyway. It's getting hairy again. Emmanuel's back. Went for a run. How are we doing? What's your current best try? So I don't remember when you left. I did an intro sprint, and then we did a regular run. And then we're on a third run. So I guess we did 3 runs. The intro sprint run was the went bad. Let me pause it real quick. Not good. The bracket's not good. So we're at 264 was how that last run went. We're going to see if we can beat that just for academic sake. To see if we can, do better. But I'm not going to beat this 3. I don't think I'm going to get to 300. Definitely not over 456. I've never hit 456 with Legends. Crazy bracket. Excuse me. But last time, I want to say it was like, I want to say we almost got to 200 before I lost second win. So the fact that it's 175 makes me think that the Pulsar Harvester change with RB was not the best choice. Maybe. We'll see. Because at 264 I had Resto bonus was my sub mod, and this time I switched it to Pulsar Harvester. Theory being maybe reducing the range's levels a bit, so when they do get through and they're finally shooting at me, they're not hitting as hard, but that didn't look so good when they got through there a little bit ago, so we'll see. Last time we got to like 200, around 200, and the second win went off. It was just a little after 200. Oh, I almost saw a lag spike. Okay, last time that happened, we got blowed up, so give it a second. And also, it seems like 1.5, 2 seems to be about where I need to run this. Any higher than 1.5 or 2 speed, rough. Academic Valor is good. Yeah, now it's just for practice. So we'll see what happens here later on, though. I'm not too confident anymore because it felt like we got past 200 a lot easier with the restoration bonus or restorative bonus or whatever the official name is. But we're almost at 200 again, so I don't know. Hit points are just taking their sweet time. Boss doesn't do nothing still. It's these dang ultimates. Gonna do my champs run on main in a few minutes. Currently running. Ooh, hold on. Turn that down one. GC, I'm assuming Glass Cannon with Ancestral Dim Core whenever there's ranged alt. Yeah, so that's what I was mentioning earlier. A lot of times when I do this, when there's ranged alt and armor, sometimes I'll do another run in a more of a damage focus. I wouldn't call it Glass Cannon because I don't have the tools to go full glass cannon, but with dim core on and like maybe project funding or something like that, amp strike. But they the bosses start wrecking without me using primordial collapse and its damage reduction. The bosses do a lot too much to me because I just can't. I don't have the damage to kill the bosses with that kind of build. Putting on like amp strike, project or pulsar harvester or project funding, one of those with dim core, I bet I could hold the ranges back a lot better. But then the bosses are gonna take me out because they won't get the damage reduction from primordial collapse. Oh, here we go. Okay. I didn't mean to shut that down. Let's leave it up here. This one. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's turn it up a little bit. Alright, so now we're at regen super speed. But I don't know if it's going to help. I can't believe that popped before 200 this time. Boss won't do anything now, yeah. Regen full between ticks. So I ain't worried about him. And that's why I have to keep GC up. It's kind of annoying. Because if I don't use GC, I meant a Galaxy Compressor. If I don't use Galaxy Compressor with Primordial Collapse, then I don't have Permanent Black Hole. So then you're like crossing your fingers the boss comes while the Primordial Collapse is up. Because I've done a few runs like that too when I was doing testing. But the downtime between the black holes is just too risky. When the black holes drop and the boss is hitting the wall and then just starts wailing on it, it is game over. So I got to keep the Galaxy Compressor going so that they can stay up all the time. Alright, well here's where we're going to see. They're starting to slip through. Will the level reductions in the region help? I just don't think so. Seems like Resto Bonus was the better choice. Because I want to say the wall or the second one went off just about now last time. It was just a little over 200. But all we gotta do is get a few good wave skips. Right now I'm at 55.89. I have terrible memory. Someone else that might have been here, if there's still anyone left that was here. I want to say it was 82, between 82 and 86, somewhere around there. 82 or 86. And then it would drop to the lowest I'd see it get, because I put on package health too. Package chance card. So the lowest I saw it get to was like 60s, and then it'd go back up to the 80, 82-ish, 83. Can't remember the exact number. But the it seemed to help. We'll see, because 264 is where I got last time. I just don't know. The diminishing returns stopping at 100 is not a huge deal since I'm only got 200 anyway. So I don't think I don't. But that's the question I was saying earlier. Is I don't know how many shot. It's light speed shots, and we can't count them anyway, even if it wasn't light speed shot. But how many shots are getting off and hitting each range? How many times is each range being hit before its armor strips? That's actually, I think we can answer that question, can't we? 25. So that was. So how long does it take to hit 25 times? That's why Astral Deliverance might have been pretty good with that, I bet. Which I meant to think about switching up this last time, but I totally forgot. I only did the submod change. Alright, so that was not looking too bad when those shot me. So the idea here is, they're going to shoot me, and then they'll die before they can kill me, but it doesn't look like that's happening. That one did. Okay, so we're regenning. Okay. Yeah, but too many. Too many are hitting through. I can't regen that fast. I mean, I can at the moment, but I don't think I'm going to hit 260, 250. I got to get to like 250 to pop demon mode realistically if we're going to do something better. So I got to try to hold on to there. Check how many times you hit a boss. That'll give you how fast you hit 25 times. S 730? Is that what you mean, the projectiles? I don't know if that even... That's a lot. The boss stays up a little longer, but... Yeah, so it's stripping then. They're getting stripped. They're just not... Yeah, because we're only at, heat where it's hitting 25. We're not getting max heat. It's not like this is champion armor. Champion armor is a little different when you... Or Legends if I was getting to wave 1,000. Sith, what up? Welcome, Sith. You made it to the end. We're not in a great bracket, so we're not gonna promote today, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're just trying to see if we can beat my last run. And Shine, welcome. You too, welcome. 40 times per proc no. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. I did a run earlier and only got 264 using Restorative Bonus as my sub-module. And this time I got Pulsar Harvester as a sub-mod. With the idea to see if the reduced levels would help when they actually shoot me. Which it might have. I don't know. That looked pretty good earlier when they were hitting me. Because I was able to... excuse me. They died off before they, killed me. We're almost back to where we were. We're almost back to the territory of, these guys saving the day. The hit points is definitely not as high, so did something different this time. Maybe I didn't I hit 19. We hit 19Q, wasn't it, last time? So yeah, it was like 360 or whatever. So I think we put in the skips on too soon, maybe, or I don't know. Or turned on chain lightning earlier because it was getting hairy, I bet. We did something where we didn't build as much HP this time, but that's okay. As long as we're over 15Q, I think we're fine. Boom. Okay, we're back at full at least still. I mean, we should be 325 way. Ooh, 325, better than I'm gonna do. For number 19, good luck. Hey, you too, actually. 19's pretty good. Here, I'm gonna pause this because I don't want the lag to... You guys missed it earlier. We got a bad lag spike that just wrecked my tower. We went from full life, not even getting hit, to just dead before I could respond because this like giant... It was frozen and then just sped up. It was crazy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at the bracket real quick. Yeah, so check this out. So 325, you would be just ahead of me. Can't believe you need 456 to be 24th. Oh, that means it's 8 o'clock. Can't rejoin the tournament. I hope everyone got in that needed to. Oh wait, don't go that fast. What am I doing? 1.5. Earlier I was going faster and it was getting me wrecked. So we determined speed as a factor still. Ouch, yeah, ouch. Just not looking good, right? 465, or was it 456? Crazy. Joined last second, hopefully getting a decent bracket. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully, let me know. I didn't join at a good time, apparently. Alright, so far I want to say we're definitely feels like we're doing better than last time now. Because we did go, I want to say our demon mode and everything was done by 250, wasn't it? I think we went 250 plus without anything else. So we are at, we're doing pretty good. And that's even with less hit points. So maybe there is something to this Pulsar Harvester that I was dreading along. But it looks like it's still doing its thing. 24 is 200 in your lobby. Yeah, well. I'm gonna look at the placement brackets once this is over. I don't want to, you know, see what I could get, you know, with 260, what the breakout would be. These are tough conditions though, so I wasn't expecting to do good, but they're tough for everybody. Like, they're not good conditions for, you know, glass cannon or UHP really. So the fact that everyone on mine bracket is killing it is pretty funny. That's one thing about being an EHP build, is that you're running with the second wind up for so long. You gotta be very careful for that ending, because you don't got that second wind to save you. I ain't got the auto demon mode or nothing. I gotta make sure to pop that in the right time. What's the demotion line? Was it like 450? I think it was like 4. Here, we're gonna pause it though before I go in there. Let me grab this guy. I don't know about y'all, but the red dots kind of bother me. I tolerate it when we're waiting at the end of the week. All right, they're out of the way now. Oh, I got a new blue dot. Let's get the blue dot. Okay. Demotion line 402 to 456. That's a jump too, isn't it? But yeah, 456. Crazy. What's the top look like? 2780. Nice. I'm sure some people know who that is. 2780 is crazy. I don't recognize any names in here, but I'm also not in the main Discords very often. Okay. Let's get back to work here. Back to work. I think some of the key is going to be right now. Oh yeah, I'm not going to stay. So we're not going to get Coin Plus tonight. If I would have stayed in Legends today, we would have had enough to get Coin Plus. But we'll have to get that next time. But I need more F-Bot. I think F-Bot is the thing. If I can get my F-Bot's damage reduction up more and that range a little bit more, we're going to be looking good. You have a 3001? Oh my goodness. Crazy. And that's after the crazy overheat mechanics, right? Where they just starts dumping your stats. Crazy. First in my bracket is 234 or 244. 2344. Man, I can't math or can't do numbers today. 2344. Second is 1635. Yeah, there's a lot of ballers in my bracket. A lot of bad mamma jammas. We're doing good though. This run is definitely doing better than last run. We had already used Demon Mode and Nuke back like 10, 15 levels ago. So that's pretty good. Still think I could use some more F-Bot buffing. I might buy this event pass this week. We'll see. Because there is that coin one in there. It's only 2% though, so it's not crazy, but it's, if there was a 5% in there, I'd have been all over it. But the extra metals would help. I'm pretty low on metals. Alright, what did we... It was 264 last time. And we had 19... We were almost at 20 Q, so we're 1.5 Q life shy of last time, so that's interesting. And doing better. Knock on wood. Ah! So last time, we waited till the wall dropped. But it's so random right now. It might be a good idea to do for that. Alright. Let's do this one time for a second, see what happens. Okay, good. We're regenning. Whew, that was close. Oh, they got in. Oh, I saw it. I saw that one. They all got in right there, stopped, and shot me. And man, that almost dropped. Let's wait till this boss. I'm not gonna play. It doesn't really matter. How far ahead is the next guy? I mean, we don't get extra stones. It was just more like academic, right? Can we get to 27? But for reference, the tower.lol projected me at 28 in this tournament, so he is right on site, or right on par. 335. Yeah, I'm just not going to hit that, so don't think it's going to make a huge difference. But if I can time this, that when the wall drops, we can prolong some extra waves. least I know it's not the boss. Summer pack medals. Oh, was there a bunch of medals? I didn't even look at the summer pack because I don't usually buy like the stone pack stuff. So was there like a lot of extra medals in there? Or was it just you could buy like, a bunch of medals? I'll click it after here and see. Ah, I missed it. Okay. I really want to see if we could time it to get it when the wall drops. That'd be cool. Because then if I can make it break 300, that'd be awesome. Alright, we fully regened. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what happened there. I saw a lag spike. Any wave now, the wall is going down. I don't think me playing these pause games are gonna... they're not gonna save it much longer. But hey, 270 right now. That's gonna be good. I hate running at one time, but kind of got to with this. Oh, okay. "25 of 30 players in my bracket had a best top 9 or better. The last second brackets to win." Yeah. Yeah, that's the cheese placements are harder to gauge. In fact, I think the guy that's in 24th in my bracket right now has like a top, what was it, 3? Here, we're going to quickly pause it. Because I'm just curious what... Yeah, look at this. Legends 3 with a wave 19 on a 170. Come on. Either that's a cheesed one or he did that like a year ago or something. Like when the brackets were just different with the placements. Yeah, but even then, the wave count didn't matter. It wasn't the waves, it was the placement, right? So everybody was getting higher waves back then. It wouldn't have made a difference. So yeah, he had to just gotten a good bracket one time, a cheese bracket, if he's only been to tier 19, but yet 3rd place. Which is why it's hard to gauge stuff too, because you look at it and you're like, oh, but also like the tiers are hard to gauge too, because it's possible he just never went back and farmed milestones for a while, and maybe he's, he could still be like a guy that gets in the keys normally, but he just never went past 19 for all we know. Who knows? I've seen that, you see, or they just have a good build for that condition to happen. Yeah, gotta be cheese, or just, or just. Or just joined at the end. I had a guy in my Discord channel last year. He ain't been around in a while. I think YKK was his name. He posted a screenshot. It was the only one that I've seen of someone that I know personally. Well, I don't know him personally, but you know what I mean? Someone I interacted with. He posted a screenshot on my Discord of like getting the only one in the bracket. He was in a Legends bracket all by himself. So he got number 1. I think they might have did something to change that. I read where that doesn't happen anymore. Like, I'll just overfill an old bracket or something like that, but it was still cool. He got the relic. Only problem with last second brackets is you only have one try. No chance to try. You're right. So a good example is this one here. The first run I did wasn't as good. Oh, and I just realized too, I'm like not reading because I do have the YouTube thing open when earlier my OBS was disconnecting, so I had that studio open. I noticed the chat is not the same. I've been reading you guys' chat off of what's going to be on the screen, so I'm probably super late from when you say something, but oh well, sorry. It seems like I'm just super delayed. The stream elements puts it up late, it looks like, compared to... Or maybe it's just the stream is delayed. I don't know. Let me minimize this because it's messing with me. Alright. The relic and 25 keys for sure, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't like a top Legends player either. He was like, I think he was still in the bottom of Legends back then. Like, I think he was a Legends player at least. But I don't think it was definitely not a top. So, it was an out of nowhere. Yeah, it's like 20 seconds. Oh, the delay. Okay. It's excruciating at one time, but we're going to get to 300, it looks like. I'm going to put it up to 1.5 for a second. I'm scared. I'm scared. Alright, we'll do it again. I'm just scared. I'm scared. I can't do it. They just get out of control. You start seeing them bounce. Look at this. You can just start seeing. Look how fast they go. Ah! There. See? Oh, here it comes. Okay, let's take a pause. Go back up. I just gotta make sure to catch it when this wall drops. And there it went. Alright. So, last time I did a good... It did survive. So, I need to get an Ancestral Relic. So, if I can get... Or, a Relic, sorry. Ancestral Substat to get this to 300. So that way it will rebuild while the Demon Mode is up. Because right now it's off just barely. But last time it slipped in, we were good. So, let's see. What's up with that? That was weird. See it bouncing there? Let's speed this up a little bit while we're in immunity mode. Circus Clown, the way you be juggling the ranges. Yeah. I can't deal enough damage to kill him, so all I could do is just keep him busy. $10.87 Q. That's big Q, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so hopefully we'll get our wall back and be cool this time. I just gotta keep an eye on it, because if a range gets through and shoots it and drops the black holes, then we're not going, and it's not a good thing. But I can nuke them, which will give me some time to get the wall back up. So that's what I get. 18 seconds. But on the plus side, it looks like we're going to break 300 at least. Well, cross my fingers. That's my mini goal right now. If we can get over 300, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, it won't promote, but we'll not be a loser. Okay, here it comes. I don't see any ranges that look like they're going to be giving me a trouble. There's only a handful up. We should be able to keep them at bay so they don't shoot me. We're doing it. Okay. No one shoot me. No one shoot me. Woo! Okay. And the wall's coming back. Look how much life I get with during invincibility. It's a pretty decent chunk. Alright, so we're going to have a good wall for a bit. Excuse me. What I got to do is try to time it to blast those... take out as many range as I can right before it drops the wall this time. Pulsar Harvester was good. Yeah. No, yeah, I know. I was all dreading it in the beginning. Because I was like, oh no, the intro sprint went down first. I really think it helped later, though, than more so then, it feels like. Because even though intro sprint went down early, when they start getting through, they weren't doing as much damage. That just has to be the difference, because we added 40 waves. Which is a pretty good chunk at only 260, right? Yeah, 299. Let's see if we can get over 300. I mean, we should. I still got the nuke left. If we don't get any crazy lag spikes. Ah! We got hit with something. They're coming in. They're coming in, though. Oh, we skipped the boss, which is okay. We don't care about the boss too much. The boss ain't hurting still right now. It's those range alts. Back to juggling them. So here's a question again, though. We don't have time to run another one, but Astral Deliverance might have been better than Death Penalty, possible? Because then I'd be hitting them more often. I don't know. I don't think the armor... Now that the armor is only, what, 35 now? Yeah, I should have seen that with that 350. So I don't think that is too bad just yet. I mean, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. It's not like 1,000. It's not like we got to get 100 hits in first. It's not at max heat. So I don't know if the Deliverance would have helped any anyway, because all that's going to do is just get extra taps on them and maybe some extra Chain Lightnings off in the distance. I gotta make sure that doesn't drop. That was pretty close, though. Yeah, AD might not be bad with PH. Yeah. The death penalty, though, I'm using death penalty, and while of course it's great when it kills a boss, it also thins all the mobs 15%, right? So it's killing 15% of everything. So it's 15% of all the spawn. In theory, should have less ranges active at a time if 15% of them are being killed. That's what I was mentioning earlier, is how fast are they respawning, though, and are they replenishing the ones that are being killed? That's the question. I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, but it feels like when I use something other than death penalty, there's way more mobs building up faster. Like there's groups of them get clumped up a lot faster than when you use death penalty. So I feel like it's thinning the mobs out pretty good. But this might be too close to get too close to okay. Should we do it? No, I'm gonna let's do one click. Okay, yeah, it's still moving up. Let's just kill everything. Okay. What? And it still dropped? That's some BS. I popped it all with plenty of life left. That was garbage. Garbage. Because, I mean, we could have probably got another 10 waves if I didn't lose the wall right there. At least another 10. We still might get another 10, but I doubt it. As soon as the ranges build up and start shooting me, they're going to stop it. They're going to disable my projectiles. Earlier, I think I said disable my black hole like it was a saboteur, but no, they stop you from shooting, which is equally as bad here. Oh, something tapped me. Turned red. I'm just going to let it go here and see how far we can get. I'm not too worried. Boss is going to kill himself, but he's going to take a big chunk of my wall, or I mean package health, so that's going to suck. Hopefully we skip the boss. Oh wait, didn't matter. Ha! All it took was one to get through. Death defy at least 2 times. Alright. What did that say? 309? That's not bad. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what you get for hedging. There should have been plenty of time left, though. I had, like, what, 2Q or something left? It looked like there was plenty of life. That should have been good. But yeah, no, you're right. That's what I get. But it wasn't good. It was more academic, like before, like we were saying, just to see how far we could get. I might have... If that didn't happen, there's possible I slipped close to this guy. That'd have been cool. Look at him, 11. So he got a good bracket before, too. My best is 18. I haven't gone back to tier 19, though, in a minute. Not since I unlocked assist mods. So I could probably get a little further than that. Alright, well, there's not much else to do now. The tournaments are over. We can't rerun. It would have been nice to pick up that knockback force before the end of the tournament, but oh well. Oh yeah, let's see what that... Oh, it's online. Oh well, I'll go look at that later. I'm not going to buy one of those though, but... Alright guys, well thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and take off for the night. I got to go get dinner. I'm going to try to keep it more regular. So, if you guys like tuning in and following along, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to probably be back maybe Saturday morning. In the Discord, I set up a new notification. I'm going to make a post about it, but there's a notification if you want to get an alert if I go live. Got that started in the Discord now. But yeah, I think that'll be about do it. Again, thanks guys for keeping me company while we did the thing. Primary assist. I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope everyone has good luck with their tournament. We'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.